Hey folks, I had a few minutes today before work sitting out here in the parking lot, so I figured I'd share a little bit today. I think what I'm going to do over these next few videos is just give you little stories of my life, just to share that I've gone through everything that we're going to cover over all these videos that I'm going to post. I've gone through the abuse, the child abandonment, childhood trauma. I've gone through drugs and addiction, suicidal thoughts as a teenager, been locked up as a teenager, locked up as an adult. I've been there. I've been on that dark road. And it wasn't easy, man. It wasn't easy to get where I am today, and I'm still. Every day is a fight. Every day is a struggle. I'm doing my best, and that's all we can do is our best. So we're going to start off today with childhood trauma. Talk about my childhood a little bit, and just to let you know, just so you can see that I've been there. So I was born in 1977 in California. Yeah, I know I'm old. I get it. I'm old. My parents, man, I'd love to say they had bad parenting, but man, I'm just going to go with they didn't have parenting at all. My father, he was all right to me. He wasn't much of a father. He was more of a friend. He didn't really mentor me at all. Didn't teach me anything valuable. He was just decent to me. It was the 70s and 80s. I got, you knocked me around a bit. That's how it was. My mom, on the other hand, she had a very traumatic life. Her story is a whole nother story, but she went through a lot. And I want to say I'm like her 9th kid or something like that. She raised me the longest. Out of all the kids, she raised me the longest. I was with her till I was 10 years old. So, yeah, I got to know her more than any of my brothers and sisters that I've never met. I've met one. In fact, I'm going to her wedding to give a speech this Saturday. So there's that. They should be warned now. Anyway, my mom, man, she would beat me. Man, probably just for waking up sometimes, I think. Yeah, something else. Leave a cabinet door open, you're beat. Bread off the wrapper, beating. Or excuse me, the little tie off the wrapper, on the bread. She was lost, very lost. Again, I was only with her till 10. My parents got a divorce right around 10 years old. I stayed with my dad. They both remarried to people that they shouldn't have married, to be honest with you. My mother's husband was abusive, go figure. And my father, I think, just married to marry. Shortly after that, my father was arrested. About 3 years later, I was 13, 14 years old. He was arrested for being a contract murderer. A brief story on that. He was arrested. We lived in Oklahoma. He was arrested for crimes that he committed in California. And the police department was involved. He was doing killings for some officer there, a guy named Bill Leisure. You can look it all up. Here's the thing about me. Almost everything that I'm ever going to tell you about me or my family life, quit Google. It's all there. About my father, there's a book on my dad called Murder with a Badge, written by Edward Humes. It's more about the police station, but my dad's a big part of that story. You want to talk about childhood trauma? There's your trauma right there. You get beaten for years, and then the only person that was decent to you, come to find out he was a murderer. And man, boy, did that change my life. I wanted to be like my dad so much. Man, gangster, right? That's what I thought. Stupid kid. He was gangster. He wasn't gangster. Trust me, he wasn't gangster. Shortly after that, I got locked up in a place called Lloyd E. Rader. It's in Sapulpa, Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Now, back in the 80s, this place was rough. We're talking abuse by the staff, whether they were sexual assaulting some kids and they were physically assaulting others. Fighting every day. I mean, let me say how I got there. I didn't even do nothing wrong, to be honest with you. My father was arrested, left me with my stepmother. that led to me doing stuff like huffing gasoline, huffing air fresheners. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's what I did. Run away. Finally, the cops got involved. They would put me in group homes. They called them spec homes back then. Boys' homes, group homes. Well, this is the 80s, and I'm sure stuff like this still happens, but I didn't want to be there. It was bad. So I'd run away. So Oklahoma, they didn't know what to do with me, so they said, let's put them in Raider with teenage murderers and robbers and rapists. Let's put them there. And that's where they put me. And I was pivotal, because that turned me into them. I was now violent, attacking staff, attacking fellow inmates. I stayed there for a long time, almost to 18. I got out right before I was 17. And that's a whole story of itself. That one's kind of, well, not kind of, that's definitely God related to why I got out. That's a whole different story. We'll cover that at another time. But I just wanted to let you know that from the time I was born till 17, it was rough. It was rough. It was on beatings every day, whether it was by my parents or other inmates or other staff. Man, thoughts of suicide, man, they were huge. Huge thoughts of suicide. I'm grateful that I never listened to my thoughts. So that's it in a nutshell. I just want you guys to know, you folks, you girls, you gals, I've been there, so I know what I'm talking about. There is hope. There's hope. There's got to be. Look at me. All the things I've done wrong in life, and I've done a lot of things wrong, and we're going to cover all of those in those videos. Look at me. I'm married. I have 3 amazing children. I live in a great community, a great neighborhood. My in-laws are fabulous. The community has embraced me. They've accepted me. They know my past. I'm a youth coach, a volunteer, granted, but I'm a youth assistant coach. That's full circle, man. I'm giving back. I'm blessed to be where I'm at. I'm grateful to be where I'm at. And I used to live with a lot of shame of where I'm at. I no longer have that shame. No longer have it. Because I've been forgiven. We can all be forgiven. Every one of us. So listen, thanks for listening to me rambling on. Again, I'm new to this video stuff, so, bear with me. We'll get it done. They'll get better as they go, I promise you. I just wanted to share this for a few minutes. So have a great day. God bless. Hit those follow and like buttons or whatever they're called. I'm new to this. Hit them. Let's help this grow so I can help you grow, because it's go time.